In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun, and snap! The job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake, a lark, a spree. It's very clear to see.
Listens to our show every day.
I know.
Now we could talk to him some way, letting him know.
What?
You watch what I'm going to do. Okay, is it recording?
Yes.
Testing, 1, 2.
Yeah,
3,
I think
4.
everything's set.
Okay, what is it, Wednesday?
Maybe.
Wednesday, okay. You know, it's like, okay, I'll give you I'll give you a story, okay? I'll give you a story. Here's a story. You ready,
All right,
Michael,
yeah,
for a
I'm
story?
Story time with Dominic.
Okay.
Hang on, Vince. You got no.
Here's a story. Ready? I was an actor. And finally, Harry Gold just stood up and said, listen, let's cut all this stuff. I'm a really good agent. I want you to be my client, Dominic. Do you want to be my client? And I stood up and said, Harry, I want you to be my agent. And that was it.
Amen.
All the other crap that the manager was like, was all... You know, the manager was trying to help me, he said, right, Mike? He was trying to help me, but...
Great.
Okay.
It's been that kind of...
So it's been this kind of day today where
It all started with the show intros today.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
Okay, seriously.
No, the worst thing, what the hell was wrong with Mike during the show intro today?
That's what we're gonna talk
He's had a stroke.
I was trying to do like 2 or 3 things at one time.
Wait, don't tell us now. Let's do it on the show. Ready, Michael?
wait. We need pre-show.
Okay.
Mike, okay, first of all, the computers, that was your fault. You're bad.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, no, I forgot basically
You
to
forgot
turn
to
the
turn
board
the
on to
computer
the
on,
Armstrong and Getty profile.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. I thought I had hit it already, but it didn't catch. In other words, it didn't take.
Yeah.
And so I didn't realize that until everything's... Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been here testing stuff, microphones.
Yeah. Mike, another reason why we need a checklist.
So.
And you got rattled, right? Because you're opening with something about Walmart. And
What the hell? What did you say? He had a stroke on the air.
Right, because I was trying to... There was something else going on, and so I'm trying to do something very important so the station doesn't go off the air.
Yeah.
And so I really should have just said, guys, I got to pass on the show intro. I have to do something. And so I'm trying to tell a story. I went to Walmart yesterday, and they have a whole new grocery section, and it's like really awesome.
Yeah.
But the food's like super cheap. And I had this, I guess, we've talked about Walmart and how the clientele is very unique.
We have?
Yes. The people at Walmart.
Well, what was your punchline?
Jack hates the people at Walmart.
Well, no, my point is it looks like I'm going to have to put up with that. I'm going to have to just tough it out and no longer go to Target or anything like
so
just to
that's
get
his
those
punchline?
cheap
Like the Walmart clientele for the cheap prices?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that a Dominic joke?
No, but you know what?
I don't tell jokes. I just say what's on my mind.
I hate to say it, but yeah, the rest of none of us did well. I felt
Dude,
bad.
I did very
I'm
well.
master debater. That's
Yeah.
funny.
What the hell did I say? I
They
forgot.
didn't
Throw us under
like
the
that. They didn't like
What
it.
did I talk about?
Okay, there are only 2 people. I'm talking to the millions out there.
No, what do you mean they didn't like it, Michael? Of course they loved when he made that masturbation joke. Jack and Joe loved the masturbation joke. Jack and Joe want to tell us.
Jack and Joe love masturbation.
But they want to tell the audience that doesn't like masturbation, we're on your side.
All right. But okay, I gotta say something. At 5:50 a.m., Joe Getty sends me an email, and he goes, "We need every question from the debate last night." And I was like, "Really, Joe Getty? Really, Joe Getty? Okay." I know I say this a lot, but I'm here at 1:30. Mm-hmm. I am at their disposal for 4.5 hours before the show.
Even last night while he was watching the debate, he could have sent you an email.
Amen.
I'm watching the debate, get all the questions. When you got up at 1:30, you got here, you would have read it, you would have done it.
Amen, brother. I am their slave for 8 hours a day. I will do I just need the direction. I need to be pointed.
And now a reference from a really old movie, Gone with the Wind. I know nothing about birth no babies. I know nothing about birth no babies. The old people will get it. Don't worry.
So show starts 6 a.m. or first break. I'm like, Joe, you want every question from last night? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, I was grimacing, I was just like, Joe, get him. But to Joe's credit, he goes, Vince, you're probably thinking, why didn't Joe send me an email about it last night? And I was like, no, Joe, no. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Joe Getty. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I mean, I know.
Well, it was just, but you know what? We have the special software. You could search any word in the debate.
Yeah, what great software.
It actually took a lot. It took like a half hour, a lot quicker than I thought and whatever. And
listen, I got to just say something. We had a meeting with Armstrong and Getty after the show, and I said, any ideas for guests or topics or stuff coming up? Because whenever I come up with an idea for a topic or a guest, it's always Mike or Vince or someone going, oh, that sucks. Now, I turned to Mike and I said, Mike, you got any ideas for the show? Mike went,
no, I said Doris Roberts' sister. I think.
You're right.
Is that a direct quote?
Yeah.
I remember it was Doris Roberts' sister and Lisa Kudrow's.
Yeah.
Well, see, this gets to. Well, I am a natural pessimist. I'm very negative.
Yeah.
I like if something,
Yeah, the glass is half empty.
Yeah, and if something doesn't deliver for me right away, like if I'm watching a clip and it's like an 8-minute long clip and I don't see what's going on within the first 30 seconds, I have to get rid of it because I don't have a lot of time, and that's why I'm very skeptical.
Where are you going that you don't have a lot of time?
No,
Your life is so friggin' busy.
I'm preparing the show.
But in the other things in life, you got to watch.
Well, yeah, but I'm a natural skeptic. I'm very skeptical of anything, cynical. So anything new, anything interesting, anything that unknown, I just say that sucks. I don't like it. It sucks. And
there's a
that's
show.
me.
My favorite show. One of my favorite shows is called Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
And when it was just about to come on, everyone was talking about this great show that Scorsese and Mark Wahlberg and all these people are going to be producing. It's going to be great. And then I heard an interview, and the guy says, well, it really doesn't. You have to watch like 3 or 4 episodes before you really get into it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't watch it. Because I said, I'm not going to watch a stupid show where I got to watch 1 episode and I'm not going to like it. Second episode, I'm going to like it. And by the 3rd episode, all of a sudden I like it. That's ridiculous. So I didn't watch it for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I said, well, let me watch just a little bit of it. And I watched a little bit of it. I didn't understand what the hell was going on, but it was really good. So luckily, they had this thing on HBO where they ran all the episodes from one
marathon.
Yeah. And I recorded them all. Yeah. And one weekend, I watched like 10, 12 hours of this show.
Yeah.
I loved it. And it was like, then when I had to watch this 1 hour episode, I was like, this is too short, Yeah. But so I'm like you. I am totally like you in some things. I want it to be right there.
Yeah.
In the first few minutes.
It's got to pay off.
Got to pay off.
You know what? Watching TV like that, back to back to back buffet style, because that's what they call it. Like when you go on Netflix and they have the whole season right there. Dude, it's so much better, dude. Like I'm watching. Well, like Walking Dead or Homeland or whatever it is you're watching right now. Yeah. Don't you hate waiting week to week? Yeah. It's so annoying, dude.
Well, I kind of like, but like Walking Dead, they could take that show right off. I don't know what the hell they're doing with it. I mean,
there's zombies. I get it.
Okay,
they kill zombies, dude.
Okay, we'll show
what
you
else you got?
A close up of someone getting shot in the head. Okay, they've seen how many ways can they show? Now, as a former director and an actor, I just think it's friggin' amazing how they kill it, because I don't know how they're doing it, because it really looks like they're doing it.
It really looks like they're putting pipes through people's heads.
And these aren't like close-ups; these are like wide shots. How do you do? It's just like, how the hell are they doing this? Okay, that's great, but I need a story. I don't know. She's pregnant. It's the kid. They don't want her. They're in a jail now.
It's such a soap opera. Dominic, what I tell you? 1 hour network TV dramas. What happened? Well, this is on cable, but still, it turns into soap operas.
That's what I like about. Okay, ready? Hit it, Michael.
Hit it!
Michael, whisper in my ear. It's time.
It's 5 after. The Armstrong and Getty After Show 5-minute podcast. Without Armstrong or Getty.
Michael, behind my back.
Yeah.
You didn't say it in my ear, Mike.
Only in my ear. He knows.
Bastard.
Well, I got to tell you, the debate last night was really good, and Armstrong and Getty were right on it.
Michael, imagine our headphones as okay? Never mind, go ahead.
So the debate was really good. I couldn't stop watching it. Now, is it just me? Because Jack and Joe didn't say this, and I know I text them during the debate. I got from Jack, awesome. That's all I get. I mean, come on, a little more.
He says that a lot.
Awesome. Okay, great. I thought when President Obama was talking that he was having a real hard time stringing sentences together.
Because Mick kept interrupting him, dude.
No, not then. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when he was just talking. It looked like he didn't know what he was. I felt for him like, my God, this poor man's an idiot.
Dude,
was like
you said
Ted
that
Baxter.
on Caffeinated Nation. You called him an idiot about 30 times.
He's
and
an idiot.
What? Based on what? Specifics? Do you have any specifics?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
No, he can't put together sentences.
Yeah.
Well, neither can I. Instead
He
of
doesn't know how to save
clips.
the economy. He doesn't know how to save the economy.
And Mitt's going to.
Yes, you don't make government jobs. You don't give everybody a government job. That's what he wants. He wants everybody on the government dole. And he's a communist.
You right-wingers, all you do
I'm not a right-winger. I used to be a liberal, but I realized that it's better to teach a man to fish for the rest of his life than give him one fish to eat one day. Liberals give the guy one fish, say, look how great I am, here's your fish, eat for a day, where conservatives say, you know what, I can give you one fish, but you're going to be hungry tomorrow. Let me teach you how to fish.
We had a guest in the 9 o'clock hour.
The cowboy libertarian.
And, okay, I got my thing here. I got my dealio. I got tons of papers and paper towels and cups spread out all over the place. I know. I clean up after every show, but you came in and start picking up my shit, dude.
Well, I was doing it very nicely. I wasn't
you
like...
just told me.
I don't want to come in front of Jack and Joe. Excuse me, you look like a friggin' slob here with all your friggin' papers, your handkerchiefs.
I clean up every day,
one wants
dude.
to touch your sweat rags, and they're all friggin' laying over here. But I nicely, Michael, I take his sweat rags that have his Vietnamese sweat on it, and I move them to the side, and I take his papers very nicely, and I stack them together, and Vince goes, what are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? Just say, Vince, we have a guest. Remind me. And did I clean it up?
I didn't want to embarrass him.
Did I not clean it up?
I didn't want to embarrass him.
Shut the hell up. You're insane, dude.
Shut up. I wanted to be clean
from the desk. You whisper in my ear all the time. By the way, when you whisper in my ear, Dominic, it's sensual.
So shut up, you sick
But
puppy.
dude, just say we have a guest coming in.
Yeah.
Clean up your station. I did that. You didn't have to start picking up my ass. You always do that. You always start picking up my ass.
Okay, see, I think a little deeper than you think, Vincent. I wouldn't want you to come in and say, Dominic, your place is a friggin' mess. Clean up.
You don't have to say that.
I don't want that.
Well, you don't have to worry about it, Dominic. You've got those 2 housemaids that come clean your place.
They do.
Vince, we have a guest. Please clean up. No problem. Why are you so interested in how many times I pee?
Because I think we have to do an intervention. Mike, he's peeing a lot. You notice that? He gets up and leaves a lot.
I haven't kept track of it, actually.
Okay, well, if you were a good friend, you would. I'm a good friend. When one of the signs of diabetes is really heavy thirst.
Okay.
I'm holding up now a jug of water that he's drinking.
Have I drank any of it? Look how little it is.
Number 2 is peeing constantly.
Okay.
Number 3 is being a little overweight. Okay? You've got all the makings of a diabetic. You got to go to the doctor, man.
On Monday, I peed 4 times. Okay? I admit that.
4 times, Michael.
Wait, Dominic, how many times should I pee in 8 hours?
Michael pees 1 time during the show.
Okay, I peed once today. I have to pee right now.
Oh, see? Well,
but twice in 10 hours?
Yeah, but that other day you peed 4 times in one day. What the hell was that?
I don't know. On Mondays I pee a lot.
What we should do is we should chart this. We should make a chart and,
Exactly. No, I think you might be a diabetic.
Excel spreadsheet.
I think we got to do an intervention with Jack and Joe and Mike, and I just grab you and say, listen, dude, we're going to do an intervention.
I'm a real man. I don't go to the doctor, Dominic. What did the doctor tell you about your internal bleeding, Dominic?
That's right.
How about we test you for diabetes on air?
That should be fun. That won't be embarrassing. Anyways.
We just have it come in the studio and have them, what do they do? How do they do that, Dominic?
They pick your blood or something?
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the show on Armstrong and Getty. They were talking about the Hulk Hogan sex tape update.
And you said that your 80s actor buddies... Can I say which ones?
No.
Oh, come on.
Because it's illegal, I understand. We didn't know.
Statute of limitations has been like 30 years.
We were all young actors, and the video cameras were cool, and we just thought... It'd be really cool to put a video camera in the closet, and when we have one of our wild parties, whenever somebody goes in the room, we videotape it.
Did they have small cameras back then?
Yes, they did, Michael.
and then you would take the videotape, and when would you watch them with who?
Next 2 days we'd watch it, and when we watch it, my friend would go. If one of the guys was naked, they would go, "Oh, don't look!" And they'd put their hands over the screen so we couldn't see this.
I mean, well, is it like a group thing? Did you pop popcorn?
No.
I mean, did you? Well, you would just sit there and watch it like a movie.
My first night in moving in with Corey Feldman, Corey spent all this money on a 3D television. Okay,
3D in 1982.
So we had the 3D television, and we were hanging out, and we had a few drinks. We were a little buzzed.
He's making like he's intimating like he's smoking pot.
No, I'm not. He's lying. And so I sat there with the 3D classes, totally blissed in my mind, and we watched a 3D porno with two women doing it. Okay.
Mike, okay, seriously, have you ever watched porn with other dudes? What's the point in that?
Okay.
Dude?
Okay. Here's the point. Here's the point.
Go ahead.
The next day, we were having a party.
Okay.
The next day, those two lesbian chicks that were in the porno were at our party.
Yeah.
Corey knew that. Ron Jeremy was a good friend of ours, the porno guy. Ron was bringing those girls. No, he was still fat. Ron was bringing those girls over, so we wanted to watch the porno first. If we were having
what, take notes?
No, because if you're having the two porno girls come over, don't you want to see them in porno? So what are you just going to say? Go in your room and watch this and come back in an hour. And then I'll go in my room and watch it for an hour. What the hell?
Did you bring it up to them? Did you say, I saw your movie and it was really good?
They were all excited to be with the star Friday the 13th and Goonies. Oh, that's it.
Thank God.
That's it.
Say goodbye, Dominic.
Don't go to long meetings. Goodbye, Vince.